So here I am in my own demo level for the asset pack, the Clean Sci Fi Modular Corridors and Rooms, and this is in order to demonstrate the draw trigger C# script that I'm going to ship in the next version, and to show what it does, which is essentially to turn off whatever you want, really, game objects that you want. And the best practice for this is to group whole areas of the map that you want hidden at a time in a hierarchy, make an empty hierarchy, empty game object rather, and then drag parent objects onto that. So I've got deck A, deck B, and deck C. For this example, I've got 3 empty game objects that I've made and attached. If I just click on one of these for deck A down the bottom here in the lift shaft that I'm going to go up and down, attached another component which is the box collider, which needs to be flagged as a trigger. Dragged on my script. Where are you? Draw trigger. There we go. Drag that on, and then input. Change the size of the arrays for what you want drawn and hidden. Drag what you want hidden and what you want shown on there. What it will not do is give you your initial setup. So for here, what I would need to do is I'm starting on deck A, so I want deck A drawn, so manually take deck B and deck C and tick off their active state in the inspector. That's essentially what this script does. It turns them on and off, which turns off the visibility. So it's a very simple script, it's not terribly sophisticated in that regard. And as you can see, my decals aren't grouped in there. It's not completely optimized. What I would need to do is also group them in as well, and static props, I believe. There's barrels and crates here that aren't grouped in, so that would be something else you'd want to do. You would also need to repeat those triggers over here for the other lift shafts if you have other lift shafts or staircases, sort of leading to those levels. I haven't, but that would be another stage to do. So draw trigger A. Down here, when I hit that, it's making sure that deck A is drawn. It already is down here, and B and C are hidden. That's fine. And correspondingly, when you hit this, then deck B is drawn and A and C is hidden. Let's see it in action. Press play. So this is where I start, and as you can see, I'm moving around the level and everything is being drawn on deck A. Let's go back to the lift shaft, and oops, there we go. Lost the mouse cursor there for a moment. Boom. So hopefully you saw it. Hit escape just to get my cursor out there. As you can see now, all of deck B is being shown, and were I to continue, let's get my cursor back in the window, go up again, hit the next trigger up the lift shaft that has my script attached, hides the other two and shows everything on here. And because I'm doing it on a level by level basis in a very sort of brutal, unsophisticated way, essentially you don't get to see the pop-up. It's down to you really how you organize your level. But if you think about it, you will try and produce barriers, whether it's an L bend in a corridor or doors that you can't see through, but just prevent the user from seeing that pop-up. And consequently, you'll be, in this case, I'll be saving 2/3 of the draw calls or the overlay draw occurring. So much less work for the GPU and consequently your game. So I hope you found these useful.